Tonight's basketball game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, roast beef, subs, and more. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010.
And welcome. Here we are, Friday night at Ashland High School. And it's senior night here. It's Rob Silver with Todd Carter for WACA-TV. And it is senior night, right?
It is senior night.
And we have a very important game for the Ashland Lady Clockers. They are currently 6-10, 4-6 in the league, and they need to run out the table to make the playoffs. So they have 4 games remaining. They need to get to the 10-win mark, and they're playing a Bellingham team that's only got 1 win. So hopefully this will be an easy win, and we'll see what happens.
We will have to see. Of course, we have a couple of seniors here on Ashland. Athena Katsiunas and Kaylee Suro, who I have down as the seniors tonight. And that's good for Ashland's future as well, since we only have 2 graduating seniors.
It is. I don't know.
And we have the man of the hour, I think, coming in.
Nice. And,
at this time, Ashland High School, the girls basketball team would like to thank the seniors and their families for all their
Jake Silver in the house with Allie Silver and his mom, Melissa Duca.
And some good news, we are live on Facebook officially tonight. We have confirmation.
I'm going to try and listen.
Ashland High School and its girls basketball program would also like to acknowledge and celebrate Bellingham senior girls basketball players. First, number 23, Shannon Imperato.
Athletic Director Stephen Marks will be announcing the seniors.
And number 14, Maddie Montagani.
Yeah, so again, announcing the 2 Bellingham seniors, Shannon Imperato and Maddie Montagani.
And now for your Ashland
That is
seniors.
quite a young roster for Bellingham. They have 2 8th graders, 2 seniors, 2 juniors, 4 freshmen, and 1 sophomore. So talk about a young team.
Yeah, and Kaylee Serbo, you can see in your screen coming out right now, greeting her parents with the single rose.
And unfortunately,
as they tend to do.
Starting off with an injury to begin the year, that was certainly didn't help the Clockers early on.
And next, number 14, Athena Katsianis, being escorted by Coach Kevin Rabidou.
And that's Kevin Rabidou, assistant coach, helping to present the rose.
One picture with both the seniors. There you go.
We get pictures, of course, with both those seniors.
Let's give them a round of applause. Both team seniors, congratulations. And now for tonight's starting lineup.
Big fan of head coach Dave Life's pants there, the orange pants.
Yeah, getting interesting here. Of course, a lot of the Ashland kids today wore their orange to school in support of Jake.
Yeah.
The junior, number 22, Cindy.
I heard WACA-TV was covering the event a little
WACA-TV
bit.
was
Got
there.
Footage.
Got some footage.
Exclusive coverage.
Yeah, that is exclusive.
Probably have to
And a freshman, number 5.
lend some of that coverage to Channel 5, Channel 4, or NBC WCVB, who've been following Jake over this last week and a half, couple weeks.
And now for your Ashland starting 5. A junior guard, number 13, Captain Ryan.
good audio tonight from the microphone there. Usually
A sophomore forward, number 24,
Good stuff tonight.
I'm just going to walk over and say hello to Jake real quick.
A sophomore
And
forward,
then
number 42,
We'll see if he might join us if we're lucky at some point.
Yeah. So coming out now are the Ashland starters. So far we have Ryan Lima, Lauren Marcy, Athena Katsianis,
Senior captain, number 22, Kaylee
number
Suro.
22, Kaylee Suro. We will pause for the national anthem. Claire Marcy is that last starter.
For the singing of our national anthem by senior Amelia Fonseca.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red there, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right.
Thank you to Amelia Fonseca for getting that tonight.
Is she the one that does it all the time?
Sorry,
Does
what was that?
she do the Star Spangled Banner all the time?
Not all the time, but she's a fantastic singer. Does a lot for the high school. I know she's in theater,
Mm-hmm.
chorus. Many multi-talented kids here at Ashland.
Okay.
And we're getting ready for the first quarter of action here on WACA-TV. Just a quick shout out to our crew tonight that consists of Cameron Tabo, Jordan Kotob, and Mackie Kotob taking over controls for tonight.
I'm sure they'll do just fine. They had
Yeah.
just a really good mentor. Have you done any games this year? Basketball? Have you been doing a lot?
Yep. Every Tuesday and Friday.
No,
You know
I
where to
meant
catch
from
me.
announcing.
Oh,
Not-
announcing.
I know
This is
you're al-
actually my first game.
That's what I was
announced.
wondering.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're always behind the camera. I didn't know. Although you and I kind of did the guys' game. Oh wait.
Well, no, that was Connor.
No,
You
that
got
was
you got
yeah.
Connor.
Right. All right, here we go. And it is the senior getting the start at center tonight. Athena.
Usually
That's
Madden
the-
would be in the game.
Yeah, I heard
She
she's
is.
a little banged up, so I'm
A little.
thinking.
I think she's going to play tonight, but
Right, and then it's senior night, so you want to give her the start. And that's Claire Marcy gets the tip. Back to Kaylee Suro.
so we'll pass it outside. That's Athena Katsiunis. Back to Suro.
Ryan Lima. Nice move there. Good ball movement there. Just couldn't put it away, Katsiunas.
It was a great move underneath by Marcy getting it to Katsiunas. Katsiunas just needs to finish that. She was close.
Good shot in the paint there, just didn't go. That was Shannon Imperato. Neither one of these teams has an electric offense. I think Ashland's averaging about 35, 36 points a game, and Bellingham about 26. So we'll see what kind of numbers they put up tonight. And Lauren Marcy dribble at the top of the key. Brian Lima cuts, dumps it off to Claire Marcy, and it's tipped away, stolen by Sydney Connor. Riley Chiponi. And the drive by Imperato draws the foul. I think that was Claire Marcy. She'll be going to the line, try and put up the first points of the night. And a packed house tonight.
Very packed. She's unable to do it on that first shot from the free throw line.
She never misses both. That was done on purpose. I have no idea. She may have made, she might have, oh, a lane violation, so they're going to get to shoot again. So there goes
There'll have to be a correction on my sheet.
Oh, and she misses all three. And the rebound pulled down by Lauren Marcy.
Oh, Suro
Suro
drives right through.
and just couldn't finish. It was like the Red Sea parting right there from Moses. It just nobody stepped up, but she couldn't finish it.
Ashland will get the ball underneath, though.
Inbounding is Lauren Marcy. Got Ryan Lima right underneath, gets it to her, but she immediately swallowed up by a few defenders.
Passes outside. Great look, but foul. Heard some ahs from the crowd after Lima made the shot.
Or maybe it was Sydney Connor, I'm not sure. But anyways, that ball's thrown away. Riley Ciapponi.
Back to Sydney Connor to the top of the key.
Moving it around the perimeter. Line and an extra step. And the ball's back over to the Lady Clockers. Lauren Marcy inbounding to Kaylee Suro. Ryan Lima wide open. Oh, she didn't put it up. I'm surprised. It was a good look. Oh, nice pass there. And again, they couldn't finish. Kaylee Suro. Lauren Marcy with a little penetration, picks up the foul, draws the foul, I should say.
That foul was on Sydney Connor.
That's her second. She did get the other one, the first one. Yeah.
So early on, Sydney Connor potentially in some foul trouble. Our own 22, Kaylee Suro, caught that inbound pass. As Lauren Marcy takes it to the top of the key, passes back to Suro.
Ryan Lima wants a shot. Lauren Marcy turns it over. They push it up. They launch a three, and it doesn't hit anything.
They're going to call it on the line. It looks like it'll go to Bellingham.
Yeah, Katsiunas. Hey.
There's a bit of a press. It's a man press.
See if she can take it all the way. Oh, she ran into her own player, but gets a nice shot off. And that's no good. Nice pass there before she almost turned it over. A shot by Catherine Matzak. So Ryan Lima with a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Shouldn't be a problem for her. Gets it over half court. Nice pick set there and thrown away. So we have 4:18 to go in the first quarter, yet to have a point put on the board by either team. And we may end up seeing Kayla Madden sooner than later if this continues. Nice defense there by Lauren Marcy, who goes in for the layup, and there's the first 2 points of the game. She started the play with a nice steal and finished it off.
So Ashland draws first blood 4 minutes into the game.
And the double team forces Bellingham to throw it away.
And again, they'll do the one person little press.
Oh. And
That's
one. Nice drive by Ryan. That's Ryan with 2 ends, by the way.
So she'll have 2 with a chance to go to the line. The and one. Thank you to Susan Walker, who's tuning in.
She makes the old school 3-point play. Pressure, nice job by Bellingham to get it through the press. And Chaponi moves it over to Mantagani inside. Montagani with a 3 and doesn't hit anything. Kaylee Suro pushing it up. The freshman Catherine Carter now in for the Clockers. And we turned it over. It's 5-0 with 3 minutes to go. Number 11 for Bellingham, Dayla Goodoff, is an 8th grader. And
That's
Kaylee
Kaylee
Suro
Suro with 2. And now Ashland with the press. They're doing a better job trapping on that press.
And that's thrown away by Bellingham. It's Costello throwing the ball away. Some good defense, good pressure by Ashland.
Down to 2.5 minutes to go in this first quarter of action.
A pick and roll to Claire Marcy. Ryan with a deep 3, almost. Looked like LeBron shooting last night.
I'm still amazed that Rondo was able to pull off his shot. I've never seen him shoot, I think.
I'd rather not admit, but I did fall asleep in the last 3 minutes of the game. So when I woke up, they were recapping, and I saw it. And it's knocked away by Kaylee Suro. He's going to take the inbounds. That's Montagani throwing the ball in.
We have some new faces
Finds
out on the court
Schiavone.
for Ashland as well. We have Catherine Carter out there along with Sonali Chalino. I hope
Shot.
that's how you pronounce it.
Nice pass by
Cialino.
Sonali. Cialino, yeah. Cialino. Trying to get it over, and they just can't do it. They may have to put Sydney Connor back in with the 2 fouls, or she's not in yet. Nice pass inside. Oh, and Claire Marcy couldn't finish it off. That's a little bump by Catherine Carter.
Ashland taken off to an early lead.
Who had that last basket on the feed from Sonali?
I did not manage to record that one. I couldn't see.
That's all right.
It might have been Claire Marcy, but not quite sure.
We will find out. And Claire Marcy gets a rest. And coming in for Claire is who's coming
Looks like
in?
Aaron Flynn.
Yes. Left-handed shot doesn't go. And the shutout remains intact right now. Ryan Lima brings it up. Dishes it off to Carter. Kaylee Suro wide open for the 3. And she hits it.
She's our leading scorer thus far with 5 of Ashland's 12 points.
And another drive. And there's the first hoop of the night and a foul. And that was Riley Chipone. Gets the friendly roll with 18 seconds to go in the quarter. And she has a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And I'd like to note that she is only a freshman on this Bellingham squad.
I just noticed that, as we said, very young team. Very young team. 15 seconds. Ryan Lima taking her time. Gets it across with 10 play. Nice drive there and finishes it up. A beautiful lay-in. And that'll end the first quarter, and to no surprise, it's Ashland leading 14-2 behind. We have at least a couple points. We have the high scorer, Ryan Lima with 5, Kaylee Suro with 5, Lauren Marcy with a couple, and unknown, TBA, to be named later.
We will have to wait and see for that for sure.
Yeah.
And again, you are watching Friday Night Hoops, this time brought to you by Silver and Carter. And of course, tonight we are being sponsored by the one and only Townhouse Pizza in Ashland. So thank you to Townhouse, great sponsor for us. We enjoyed having them all season.
Did you have Townhouse for dinner tonight?
Yes, we did.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
2 cheese pizzas. Nice and simple.
All right.
It's always well seasoned though.
What's your favorite pizza over there?
Personally, there's like a It's like a chicken and broccoli one that they do. They do real well.
Huh.
Usually I'm not a big chicken on pizza guy, only because the chicken can sometimes be kind of stringy and dry.
Right,
But they do it well there.
Okay. All right. I don't really count that as pizza, but
What kind of pizza is your favorite?
I like a cheese. Although Jake is a big fan of their barbecue chicken. So
Barbecue
their
chicken is
barbecue
great
chicken
pizza.
over there is pretty good. I think he goes with the barbecue chicken pizza and meatball sub, I believe, is the other one, or chicken parm.
Yeah,
The
they do
refs
have
a
great subs as
discussion.
well.
See who touched it last.
They're signaling that it will be Bellingham ball.
Based on the fact they're down by 12. Okay. Montagani inbounds, and a lot of pressure on the freshman. You can see the frustration from the Bellingham coach there. That's Megan Popolo. And the ball's thrown away on the inbounds.
Aaron Flynn there to pick it up. And now Lima from the top of the key.
Kaylee Suro looking. Carter to Lima. Let me know what happens.
That will be a 3 from Aaron Flynn.
Wow.
They got the ball down low to Sonali
I'll
Chelino.
have to watch the replay. The ref was in my view. And another turnover picked up by Catherine Carter.
Side to Suro. Lima the wide open look, unable to get it.
She won't miss a lot of those when she's that open. Oh, an extra step there. Good idea. And we are now 17-2 Ashland. And the 15-point lead, all done with Kayla Madden on the bench, which is nice because they need the rest. And as we said to those people tuning in late, Ashland's currently 6-10. They need 10 wins on the season to qualify for the playoffs. So that means they have to win the last 4 games. And that ball's thrown up, and Erin Flynn with an aggressive play to strip the ball away. Kaylee Suro pushes it to Lima, and she finishes it off.
Lima now I have down for 7 points.
And another turnover.
And Bellingham is just unable to figure out this Ashland press. Ashland doing really well on the double teams.
Caroline Ellis coming in, giving Catherine Carter a break. With 6:22 remaining in the second quarter. Ashland leading 19-2. Lima dribbling outside. And almost gets the shot to go down after drawing the foul. Carolyn Ellis will go to the line after just coming into the game. And yeah, she's going to the line. No, she's not. And what
Oh,
was,
they're
why
not
do you
going
have
to
his,
consider it a
he had his
shooting
hand
foul.
up like he was waiting for it to go down. That's all right. So,
That's going to be considered a jump ball. It goes to Ashland. As we have 6 minutes left in the second quarter of action here at Ashland High School.
Flynn inbounding to Suro, who cuts through a couple defenders, but can't finish it off. Bellingham pushing it up And the lefty layup by Montagani goes and draws the foul.
That'll give Bellingham 4 points on the night.
They just doubled their score.
Yeah.
If they keep doing that, the game will be tied in no time. So she made the lefty layup, but she's a righty. That was a good shot for her. Erin Flynn ahead to Lima, who finishes it off. Nice feed there. And a lot of pressure in the backcourt. Did they get it up? And the shot doesn't fall for Costello.
I believe that was Suro with the hand in the face.
Oh, and a nice finish by Cialini. And another turnover there.
Ashland now with a 23-4 lead.
You don't want to come into Ashland High School on senior night.
No, you do not.
And this is
Especially with a fired up girls team. They really believe they have a chance to make the playoffs. So Erin Flynn gets that one.
Erin Flynn having a nice night there. Couple good passes. And Cialini to Suro, who throws it away. That's good off the freshman to Cipollone. Can't finish it. Lima comes away with it. Settles things down. Bellingham calls off the press. Picks him up at half court. Sonali looks to Ellis. Lima thought about it and forgot to put the ball down before taking the step. And Sonali Cialino goes to the bench with Erin Flynn. Some effective minutes for both of those two lady clockers. It's the freshman right there. Good off, up ahead. Good ball movement there, and it just doesn't go as Matsak put up the shot off the glass.
Goes around the rim, and the Clockers bring it up. Caroline Ellis with the ball now. Fighting along the sideline, getting
pressure.
trapped.
Suro in the paint too, and she took a little step.
Katsiunas struggling. Seems like she was struggling to keep her footing down there.
Nice save there. Good hustle by Montagani. Everybody thought somebody else was going to get it. Misses the layup. Katsiunas pulls down the rebound. Suro getting a lot of playing time tonight.
Katsiunas pushed from behind.
Good ball movement there. And you just hope that all the good things the Clockers are doing tonight, they can build on and continue it against some of the more difficult competition. Good off the 8th grader to Montagani, the senior. Montagani puts it up and a little long. It's pulled down by Bellingham, and it's blocked by Katsiunas.
Sydney Connor tried to get the shot off.
Lima with a nice drive and couldn't finish it. No block. It comes good off all the way. Aggressive drive. And there's Lauren Marcy up ahead to Lima with a nice feed. And
Lima comes down with it though.
Azaria Turner in the game for the Lady Clockers. Suro. To Turner, who misses everything. Got 2:17 to go. Score 26-4. Ashland
That's outside.
hits the side of the rim.
She just needs to size that shot up a little bit more. She had some time, but just rushed it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much, she's a sophomore, not sure how much playing time, so the adrenaline's flowing. She just needs to relax, and they're good shot selections.
Yep.
The execution is just not there. It's kind of how I would do it.
My dad used to tell me, line your shoulders up with the hoop. Just take the time to do that. And that's Zaria Turner who got that foul for Ashland.
And Lima and Suro get some rest. And it's stolen away by Aaron Flynn, who just came in the game, and they call it double dribble. So we have for the Lady Clockers, who's in there now? We have Lauren Marcy, Katsiunas, Catherine Carter, Turner, Zaria Turner, and Aaron Flynn on the court.
That will go on Athena Katsiunas. As we have Shannon and Imperato.
Imperato. She makes the first.
So she's 1 for 3 now at the line.
Nice rebound by Lauren Marcy. They work it inside and couldn't finish it off. What's that call? Oh, 3 seconds.
Oh, 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
I thought it was the rarely called carryover.
Oh. She got hit by, that was Imperato again on the drive. She's going to go to the line, I think. It's the 1-and-1, foul number 7. See if they notice that.
That one will go on Catherine Carter. That's her second.
And that's what the score is telling the ref right now. It is 1-1. She will go to the line.
Ashland and Bellingham are even for the fouls right now, both at 7.
A little long on that, but it gets the friendly roll.
She is 2 for 5.
Suro's coming in for Catherine Carter, who just picked up the second foul, as you pointed out. And she makes them both. Good for her.
3 for 6, improving that. Getting more arc on the ball, I'm noticing now.
Yeah. A little more comfortable. Suro out to Lauren Marcy, who gets fouled going in for the layup. I'm going to predict 1 out of 2 here.
After seeing the first one, I don't know. You may be right. I'm hoping she can go 2 for 2.
I'd love her to prove me wrong. It's just a gift that I have. That's what I do.
All right, Tony Romo.
Exactly. Oh, nice block there by Suro. Ball's
Loose
under a
ball.
minute to go. Lima ahead of the pack. Was that? I apologize. That was that? No, that
That
wasn't
was
Lima.
number 21, Zaria Turner.
The ponytail. They have the same. Well, they're all ponytails. What am I talking about? The headband.
Some are braided. Some have headbands. It's
Yeah.
Lauren Marcy almost had a hand
Oh.
in there.
Suro picks up the loose ball. See if she takes it all the way. She does, but couldn't finish. A nice rebound there by Lauren. Let's see. And some good work. Was that Katsiunas drawing the foul?
I think it was.
Oh, a third foul by Imperato.
Barado has 3 points for Bellingham tonight, so she would be missed dearly. on that side.
23.9 seconds to go. They get the rebound, though, after the miss on the 1-and-1.
Katsiunas outside.
Lauren with a little ball fake. And 3 seconds again on Katsiunas. .11 seconds left.
Katsiunas knows her strength. That's a hard foul there from Turner.
And
That's got to be her third.
And that puts the 8th grader at the line.
Oh, sorry, her second. That
Taylor.
was her third.
Dayla Goodoff will go to the line for the 1-and-1.
8.1 seconds remain.
I'm going to go out on a limb and predict she makes them both.
She's only in 8th grade.
It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
Maybe it does. All right, enough. Lima with 2 seconds left, and she lets it go. It's good if it goes, and it doesn't fall.
I think she was hoping for the foul. She definitely went up for it.
Good drive. So we're at halftime, Todd, and what is the score?
Score is 27-7. Fantastic matchup for Ashland tonight. It's good they're getting to rest Madden, who has been dealing with a bit of a knee issue, as I understand.
Yes. So, yeah, we're up by 20, and we have some of the
Ashland junior basketball,
yeah,
I
is
believe,
this
going on.
5th grade, 4th, 5th, 6th. I'm not sure. But
Regardless, we will take a quick break for halftime,
sounds good to me.
and we will be right back for the second half of action here on WACA-TV. Tonight's basketball game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, roast beef, subs, and more. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010. And we are back. Yeah.
Ready to start the second half in just under a minute.
Again, this is Silver and Carter bringing you tonight's matchup on WACA-TV with a great crew consisting of Cameron Tabo, Jordan Kotob, and Mackie Kotob. And thanks to Townhouse, our sponsor.
And we look at the starting lineup in this to start the second half. We have Kaylee Suro, Ryan Lima. We have 24 Lauren Marcy, Athena Katsiunas, and Claire Marcy. And they are related in case people at home are watching and wondering. So right away, a turnover by Bellingham. Kaylee Suro puts up a shot. Almost gets the roll. Ryan Lima with an aggressive rebound. Claire Marcy.
And
it back.
Thanks to all our live viewers, by the way. We're Facebook Live. Josh Abrams, thanks for your comment. If you want to come by and say hi during the second half, feel free.
Yeah, right now, you and I actually make up 50% of the live viewers.
Yeah, Friday night's tough. I think we got some other competition on TV. Although, I don't know, there are no government meetings that are live tonight, so you definitely should be tuning in.
That's Claire Marcy missing a free throw.
And did we ever figure out the...
Yes, we
the
did.
mystery?
I will fill you in. She misses both. She might get sent to bed early tonight. That's a big faux pas there, missing 2 free throws. Fortunately, this game is 27-7. Ryan Lima drives and puts it in. The nice roll there. And Ryan Lima now with 11 points. So I will go over that in a second as Bellingham pushes the ball around. Up to Chiapponi.
Chiapponi had a nice-looking shot opportunity, takes another one.
Katsiunas brings down the rebound. Nice throw by Ryan Lima to pass it up to Claire Marcy, who couldn't finish it and just was out of bounds when she didn't establish herself. So the ball will go back to Bellingham.
Yeah, Lauren Marcy passed it to her sister Claire,
Sydney Connor.
but she was on the line.
And this number 11, Dela Goodoff for Bellingham, the 8th grader, is getting a lot of playing time.
Yeah. And that was number 15, McKenna Costello.
Suro in the paint to Claire Marcy, to Lauren Marcy, who launches a 3, and it's good. Great inside-out ball movement there. And Lauren finishes it off. And a steal there.
Lauren
Gets
unable
her-
to finish down low.
Oh, and Kaylee Suro picks it up and puts it in. So I guess you have to be, how far is the three-point line?
I don't know for high school basketball.
Okay.
It's hard.
Do you know for pro basketball?
No, neither.
Exactly. Only because Lauren made that nice 3 and then she missed 2 shots from under the basket. Katsiunas over the top. No. Okay, well. I'm not sure what the call was there.
It was,
it was over the top. I'm sorry.
yeah, over
it
the
went
back
to
foul.
Bellingham. Yeah. I had it right. Oh,
That's going to be out.
so
So
it's
McKenna Costello throwing her head up. Cannot believe they are having a rough night trying to break the Ashland press.
I think I missed a couple points in this half. Oh, lefty layup doesn't go, and Claire Marcy picks up Lauren Marcy's miss and puts it back in.
Thus far, I'm only missing the 2 points from before. Everybody's still awaiting. Who was the mystery woman
It was
with the shot?
we had it was Cialino had 2, Claire Marcy had 2. I think, did you have both of them?
To Claire
earlier?
Marcy.
So she now has 4.
Okay, she has 4 now. So it was Claire Marcy.
It's Goodoff. Over to Costello. Back to the freshman Goodoff. Shot clock expired, but Ashland had the possession. And Lima
Long
hits a 2. Hits a 2.
She tried to back up to the 3-point line, but couldn't quite get there.
Nice little pick there. Couldn't finish it. Katsiunas with the rebound. Up ahead to Lauren Marcy. Ryan Lima again for 3. And a nice rebound. Katsiunas lays it back in. That's her first basket of the hoop of the night. Field goal, I should say. She did have a free throw earlier.
Yep, one free throw. She's 1 for 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, Giappone blows by Ryan Lima right there. They get a good shot, but they can't complete it. Ryan Lima ahead to Claire Marcy. And a little step there by Katsuna. She wasn't expecting to get the ball. Catherine Carter comes in, and Lauren Marcy will take a seat. 40-7.
Kaylee Suro was talking to all the Ashland girls who are out on the court right now, telling them to calm it down. That's a good shot.
That was Costello. Ryan Lima runs into one of the Bellingham defenders. That was Montagani, who is going to get the foul. And Lima will go to the line.
This is Lima's second time tonight.
She will make both.
She's 1 for 1 thus far.
Nothing but net there.
Now 2 for 2. And I'm running out of room for her
I am
on the
as
score
well.
sheet.
I have an extra. Somebody wants to know what channel is it on Xfinity? Is it on
We are not live on the channel
and
tonight.
she makes them both. I think I called that. Sorry, Mr. Chenard. We are not on Xfinity Live tonight, just streaming live. Is that correct?
We are just streaming live. You can check it out later. I believe it's on channel 96. We have channels 8, 10, and 96 on Xfinity.
And Sonali Ciolino pulls down the rebound. Ryan Lima inside. And Katsiunas couldn't finish it off. And who actually did get that last one? Was that Katsiunas? I couldn't tell. I had
believe so.
had a number of people in front of me.
If that was, she has 5 on the night.
Nice shot there.
A little
Goes
too much
long.
on it.
Nice dish there for Ciolino. Back to Ryan Lima. Kicks it out. Is that Carter in the corner there? Comes up short on the 3. Ryan Lima with a rebound and lays it in. Katsiunas with another foul. That's her third. We're going to see a few new players. Second half, Aaron Flynn comes in. We have Turner coming in. And Caroline Ellis. Bellingham moves it around the perimeter. And they call a jump ball. So we'll see if Bellingham can do a little something with the second unit in there, primarily for Ashland. And again, all this 46-9 done without Kayla Madden in the game at all. And Ryan Lima with having a great game, as she always has, and that's Ciolino with another basket.
We're nearing, we're just under 2 minutes now to go in the third quarter of action.
And Montagani hoists a 3 off the glass and no good. And
A little too large a jump.
and we have
a special guest coming in.
Stephen Marks,
Hey,
athletic director.
how you guys doing?
We're doing okay.
Good. Thank you for doing this. It's been a fun game. Good to see the clockers out here and moving the ball around and taking some good shots here.
You know what the best sight is here tonight,
What's
though?
up? What's that?
Jake Silver
In the
over there
house,
on
huh?
the sidelines.
That's
Yeah,
right. Yep.
in the house tonight.
Yeah.
It is. It's fantastic to see him, and good to see everybody here.
I
tonight.
couldn't get him to come. Couldn't get him to come on the mic, or Hallie for that matter.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. They're here supporting. That's it. That's it. So.
Yep.
So we got here.
It's going to
There's a
be a
turnover
travel.
there.
So talk to me, guys. What's going on over here? What are we doing in the broadcast tonight, huh?
Well,
Well, we have a fantastic crew here tonight of Cameron Tabo, Jordan Kotab, and Mackie Kotab. Mackie Kotab taking over the reins as I announced tonight.
Okay, good. All right.
another foul by Connor.
You know, it's good to see this team, you know, get a lot of reps here tonight, right?
Exactly.
And kind of gear up for a final push here to try and get in the postseason play.
Yeah, they have some.
Aaron Flynn with a nice left-hand dribble there, huh?
Yeah.
Penetrating this. Catherine Carter, yes.
I believe Aaron is a lefty.
That's nice. All right, here we go.
And some pursuit behind by Catherine Carter. Tips it away, but off the Clocker's foot, so it'll stay with Bellingham. Yeah, it's good to see the second unit get a lot of playing time. And got a timeout by Bellingham with 42 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's 48-9. And it looks like some of the fans are leaving already. They want to beat the rush. Parking lot gets crazy. I mean, you don't want to be stuck in traffic.
Concession stand also out there is very popular tonight. I
Oh,
must say.
okay.
Yep, good pizza out there.
But not as good as Townhouse
Townhouse Pizza.
Townhouse Pizza.
Townhouse Pizza.
Our
Great
sponsor.
stuff.
How many times can we work that in there?
I don't know. Not as
Not
many as
enough.
Adams
Not
and McGann
enough.
can do.
Really?
You gotta watch some of what they do. It gets interesting when
Okay.
those two get on the
I
mic.
didn't know.
Gets a little crazy.
Okay. Had I known that was one of the goals, I would work it in a lot.
Hey, we still got
much
another
more.
quarter here. We got
We-
another quarter to play. Still working.
I know.
And while I'm here, I'd be remiss if I didn't give Amy Mendoza, our athletic trainer, a shout out here. Over there keeping everybody healthy. Give her a nice wave on the other side of the court
She's
here.
fantastic.
She is.
She's looking at our camera crew.
Yes.
Oh, we're waving at the cameraman now too. Can we get a great shot of that camera crew at some point, Mackie?
Bellingham looking to inbound. Chiapponi
Good
and
defensive pressure there by the Clockers. High
good save
hands.
there.
Yeah,
Catherine
making it tough
Carter.
for them to pass. Good job.
Ciolino, and couldn't be controlled by Ellis.
That'll stop the clock at 30 seconds left in the third quarter.
And we have fans watching from up in Maine, Old Orchard Beach, Maine. I see David Berlin. Saw him yesterday. We took that day trip up there with Jake, Hallie, and family. It's a nice day.
I'll have to thank Eric Magerman for his nice comments.
Eric and I, that's my buddy from high school, middle school, high school. His daughter played for Bellingham. She's now at Franklin Pierce, a good soccer player.
Here we go. Ooh.
And nice aggressive move there by Montagani. They're not giving up. You like to see the hustle.
Yeah, good fight here with the Bellingham team. Let's see. We got 2.4 seconds. Let's see what coach can draw up here with 2.4 left in the third quarter. Let's see what we got.
I don't think that's what the coach drew up.
I don't think so either. A violation, but that's all right. Back on T here.
Yeah. And if the game ends up going the other way, that could be the pivotal move. That could be the pivotal play.
That was the play.
Play of the game.
That swung the momentum.
Getting some conversation here from the ref.
I'm trying to be neutral. I don't want to engage. Good play by Carter to knock
Hands
it
by
away.
Catherine Carter. Always
Yes.
seems to be around the ball, huh?
She's
Always
gonna
making
be
plays,
she's
yeah.
gonna be a good ball player.
Yeah.
Oh, she's already a good ball player, but
And Carter, only a freshman on this team.
And they hoist the three. Chiponi does well to get it up. But like we were saying, as we come to the end of the third quarter, scores 48-9, just a very young team. 4 freshmen, 2 eighth graders, a sophomore, 2 juniors, and 2 seniors.
Yeah, getting some good experience out here this year. But, well, gentlemen, thank you again for everything you do.
It's our pleasure.
Have a good rest of the broadcast, and let's see if we can get another good quarter here by the Clockers.
Yes.
All right?
All right.
All right,
You
good to
take
see
care.
you. Thank
Nice
you
to
for having
see
me.
you.
All right, guys.
And again, it would be great if Mackey could get a shot of our one thing. We got our Silver Strong t-shirts out there.
Yes.
And we will be wearing these for the rest of the season.
Oh, that's nice.
So come check it out.
Yeah, and people are watching. I know they did the Fill the Helmet fundraiser for Jake Silver over the weekend. About 70 plus football players from all the different communities: Medfield, Dover, Sherburne, Medway, Holliston, Hopkinton, and obviously Ashland, and I believe Bellingham has done that as well. And there was a donation made by the Dover Sherburne girls basketball team yesterday. They did a fundraiser on one of their fundraising night. It's just been incredible, the amount of support that the whole community has given Jake and our family the whole time. And there's a turnover.
I don't know what the call was there.
Was it a 5-second call?
It might have been.
Aaron Flynn brings it up. None of the starters in now. Let's see what happens. A little walk there. It's 48-9 as we 27 seconds into the final quarter. On senior night for the girls here in Ashland.
Yeah, and thank you to those seniors. That's again Athena Katsiunas and Kaylee Suro.
And Chiponi goes in for a layup and can't get the bounce. Aaron Flynn brings it up. Good hustle there. Cialino, there's 10 seconds on the shot clock. Carter drives, kicks it back out. Cialino for 3, hits the rim.
One thing that's really nice to see about this girls basketball team here in this fourth quarter, they are not playing like they have a lead there as Maddie Montagani gets a 3.
Yeah.
But Ashland certainly not playing like they have a lead
Right.
by any means.
Yeah, I mean, it's the second unit. They don't get a lot of playing time, so they're certainly going to take advantage of it. But it is good to see that hustle. It's good for us. It's not good for Bellingham. You'd think Bellingham might want a little break here. So they hit a 3, and they increased their scoring output by 33% on that one shot. When I do the announcing with Jake, it's been a couple of years, but we always try and work in some math. And we have some of the younger viewers at home, and we try and make it educational as well as entertaining.
Yeah.
Probably don't do either, but we try. We try.
We'll
you know?
try. We'll go for it.
We'll do fractions with the amount of shots. So she makes 1 or 2. So you youngsters at home.
That's 50%.
50%, exactly. And Turner inbounding to Flynn. Finds Ellis. Back to Turner. Top of the circle, Flynn. And a shot by Turner off the mark. It's brought down by Connor. Bellingham, and Goodoff with an aggressive move picks up the foul. Number 4, I believe, Aaron Flynn.
Yep, that was Aaron Flynn.
Connor with the lefty into the paint. Dumps it to Imperato. He can't finish it. A good save there, but no. Clockers push it ahead to Catherine Turner. Nice dish there, and finished off by Carolyn Ellis. Great ball movement there by the Clockers.
That's our first points of the game from what I have recorded.
I believe you are correct. Knocked away by Ellis, and Catherine Turner all the way, finishes it and draws the foul.
I believe I have that down as
Catherine
her first points of the night.
Yeah.
So on back-to-back drives, Ashland getting some people who haven't scored yet tonight points on the board as Catherine Carter
I'm
goes to
saying
the line.
this is good. This is good. I'm not even gonna look. What happened?
It bounced.
I heard that. That was a big clank.
Yeah, I was thinking of telling you that it went in, but
Right.
I don't think you could
Like-
mistake the sound
Like
of that.
they do when they blindfold somebody for the half-court shot and the crowd goes wild. Yet it's an air ball.
Not even close.
Aaron Flynn over to Ellis. Back to Flynn. Takes the
Flynn.
shot from the paint. Can't
Flynn
get it
got a
to
little
go.
lucky there. Ellis almost didn't see that.
Yeah. Goodoff forces a pass. It's knocked away by Carter. Stays with Bellingham. 20 seconds on the clock. 4:26 to go. 52-13. Ashland. Wide open 3. That doesn't go for Connor. Somehow she gets the rebound. Bounces it in for Imperato.
Ball will go Ashland's way as we're down to 4 minutes remaining in the game. Ashland up 52-13. And for you math whizzes at home, what fraction is that?
What, 52-13,
Yeah.
20%?
Yep. 25%.
Oh yeah. Hey, that's embarrassing.
But the nice thing is, you know that Ashland has scored 4 times the points of Bellingham. That's another way to put it.
Well, in my defense, Ashland had 20% of the overall points is what I was giving.
Okay, yeah, that's an accurate fraction.
I like the third mic. I like having a guest person come in at any
Yeah.
point in time, just sit down and give some input, whether it's a parent, maybe one of the parents once in a while. See what
We got to start just inviting people down.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's my
Maybe.
bad. I distracted Ellis on that shot.
And Catherine Carter and Flynn go to the bench, and Kaylee Cyril comes in with Katsiunas, brings in the 2 seniors for the last 4 minutes of senior night. They'll probably take them out with a few seconds to go so they can get the nice round of applause. And they missed them both. Goodoff pushes it aggressively, kicks it out. Nice shot by, that was Montagani. Couldn't sink the 3. But after this, the Clockers have to face Holliston.
Ooh. Little turn around there from Catherine Matzik. The ref coming over to apologize. Puts his head down. He apologized to her. why we don't whip balls down the court. Bring it over.
Kaylee Suro misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Pass up the court to Montagani. Was that number 14?
That was Maddie Montagani. As of right now, I have 7 points down for her. And I think she will finish as Bellingham's leading scorer tonight.
Ellis out to Katsuyunas. Into Cialino. Let's see, one ref called it on the arm, the other was just calling it out of bounds, but I think she's going to go to the line. Yeah, she's going to the line. That's the 6-foot freshman, Sonali Cialino.
2 freshmen on this team, Catherine Carter and Sonali Cialino. I don't know how I got Catherine Carter's last name wrong.
Right,
I
but
almost
you got
mispronounced
Sonali Cialino, correct. And she hits the second one. I don't know how much ball she's played, but I think she's going to be good too. She's very athletic. She seems to have come a long way since the first couple games I've seen. I haven't been able to watch enough of these games. She finds the open clocker across the court, and Turner lays it in.
That's her first points of the night.
The 3 comes up short. She gets her own rebound. And that one goes a little long. Montagani misses both. Kaylee Suro looking for help. Some good aggressive play. There's the freshman.
And she's going to go to the line for 2.
2, yes. That's the 8th grader. So I think this is her. I don't think she has scored yet. Good off.
Good off.
She missed
have
the 1-and-1, I believe, right? Or did she score?
Yeah, she might have. I forget if she had 2 before. Might have been just a one-on-one up.
Yeah, but there it is anyways, so she's on the board. Good for her. I wasn't ready. I didn't get my stat sheet, so this is very haphazard. Makes them both. 2:20 to go. As Sonali Cialino brings it up to Suro, to Katsiunas, and blocked, and then she traveled.
Well, I heard a hand smack, but I don't think they're gonna call that. When you're up 55-17,
Yeah. She should have taken that shot, and that goes to Montagani short.
Dela Goodoff had a really nice looking opportunity for a shot, but she wanted to pass it before shooting.
Well, she's in 8th grade. She doesn't want to be a ball hog, but she'll learn. Nice move there by Ellis, but she couldn't finish it. And Matzak
They're going to call a foul on Kaylee Suro.
draws the foul. And 1:18 to go. Chaponi with the ball. Suro. Coverage. Katsiunas. And a wild shot there brought down by Sonali Cialino. It's a fun name to say, Cialino.
Cialino.
That's for you, Todd. Yes. Todd Carter with the quick hands.
That was a one-handed grab. Did you see that?
I did see that. That was Odell Beckham-like. And they take the seniors out and gets a nice round of applause. Kaylee Suro and Athena Katsiunas. That's also a fun name to say.
Cassie Unis.
Yeah.
She had quite a night tonight. I have her down for 5 points. And Kaylee Suro came out as well. I had her down for 7, although she may have more. Not completely sure.
Carolyn Ellis puts the ball on the floor, drives, and draws the foul. Under
Ellis.
a minute to go. Yes.
Ellis is a sophomore for Ashland, so we'll see her well into the future.
I didn't make a prediction on that.
What about this one?
I will not make a prediction. If I don't predict before the first one, it's pointless. And misses them both, but I don't think I would have predicted that. 35 seconds. The 8th grader launches a shot, not bad, just misses, and a rebound by Bellingham.
And shot clock is off.
And
Time to
this
see
could be
what
it.
Ashland does.
Well, look at good off for Bellingham. Playing aggressive to the buzzer, I love it. Against Aaron Flynn, some good ball handling skills, both righty and lefty dribble. Terry Turner. Aaron Flynn, don't draw the 5 seconds, and that is it.
Ashland with a blowout win on senior night here at Ashland High School. Crowd going wild for these senior girls.
So that's one of the 4 wins. They have Holliston coming up. I'm not sure of Holliston's record. Medfield, who's a tough team, and then they play Grafton in a non-league game, but they need to, like we said, run the table. So they're now 7-10.
And it's completely possible, especially since Madden got her rest tonight. Ashland was able to beat Dedham, who was a tough opponent. So not beyond the realm. The Clockers can pull it off. It's just going to take some hard work, dedication, and above all, some teamwork, which is something these girls have really brought together here in the second half of the season.
And I think I had Ryan Lima as the high score was 17 maybe. She barely played the 4th quarter.
I have her down for 18, I believe.
You were probably correct. I may have missed a free throw. So I would give her the silver medal player of the game.
She is
Anthony Duca in the house.
Anthony Duca, nice to see ya.
Oh, family affair.
Yep, the whole Silver and Duca family down here tonight.
Yeah, it's nice to see everybody.
And with that, I think we'll wrap up this broadcast. Again, you've been watching Ashland girls varsity basketball here on WACA. Thank you to our crew, Cameron Tabo, Jordan Kotob, and Mackie Kotob tonight.
And our sponsor.
And our sponsor, Townhouse Pizza. Don't be afraid. Go down there, get a sub, get a pizza. Great to watch these games with that. You know, it's a good pairing.
I'm just saying, nobody offered me any pizza, by the way.
I mean, you could have come over.
I did get a T-shirt. I did get the Ashland.
You did get a T-shirt,
which is a wonderful gesture. And but for Todd Carter, I'm Rob Silver, saying good night and go Clockers.
Tonight's basketball game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, roast beef, subs, and more. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010.